The Anhinga does not announce itself with sound or color. It reveals itself through movement. A thin neck cuts through still water, barely disturbing the surface. At first glance, it looks like a snake swimming. This illusion has earned the Anhinga one of its most famous names, the snakebird. Scientifically known as Anhinga, this bird inhabits warm freshwater environments across the Americas. Swamps, marshes, slow-moving rivers, lakes, and mangroves form its domain. Unlike seabirds that dominate open water, the Anhinga thrives in quiet, hidden places where patience matters more than speed. The Anhinga belongs to an ancient lineage of water birds. Its design reflects a long evolutionary history shaped by ambush, precision, and efficiency. It is not built to skim the surface or plunge from the sky. It is built to disappear beneath the water. The body of the Anhinga is elongated and streamlined. Its neck is long and flexible, shaped like a spear. The beak is sharp, straight, and pointed, designed not to grab but to stab. This is a hunter that relies on accuracy rather than strength. Unlike many aquatic birds, the Anhinga lacks fully waterproof feathers. This trait seems like a disadvantage, but it is a calculated trade-off. Water-soaked feathers reduce buoyancy, allowing the bird to sink easily and move underwater with control. In exchange, the Anhinga sacrifices insulation and must dry itself after hunting. Underwater, the Anhinga becomes something else entirely. It swims using powerful kicks from its webbed feet, steering with subtle body movements. The wings remain folded, reducing drag. The neck coils and uncoils with sudden force, driving the beak forward like a harpoon. Fish are the primary prey. The Anhinga does not chase. It waits. It stalks slowly, approaching from below or behind, striking in a fraction of a second. The prey is often impaled rather than captured in the beak. Once a fish is speared, the Anhinga surfaces and performs a precise maneuver, tossing the fish into the air and swallowing it head first. This process minimizes resistance from fins and spines, reducing the risk of injury. Hunting success depends on visibility. Anhingas prefer clear or lightly stained water where sight dominates. Murky conditions reduce effectiveness, forcing the bird to rely on movement cues rather than direct visual targeting. Because of their non-waterproof feathers, Anhingas cannot remain in cold water for long periods. This limits their range to warm climates. Exposure to cold increases the risk of hypothermia, making climate a hard boundary for survival. After feeding, the Anhinga must dry. This behavior is iconic. The bird perches on branches, logs, or pilings with wings spread wide, feathers exposed to sun and wind. This posture is not for display. It is necessity. Drying serves multiple purposes. It restores flight capability, regulates body temperature, and reduces feather weight. During this vulnerable time, the Anhinga is exposed to predators and disturbance. Flight in Anhingas is strong but deliberate. Takeoff requires a running start across water or a high perch. In the air, they glide efficiently, alternating between flapping and soaring. Their silhouette is unmistakable, with long neck extended and tail fanned. Social behavior varies. Anhingas may forage alone or in loose groups. They often share habitats with cormorants, herons, and egrets, though competition is minimal due to different feeding strategies. Breeding season aligns with water levels and food availability. Nests are built in trees or shrubs near water, often overhanging it. Colonies may form, sometimes mixed with other bird species. The nest is a simple platform of sticks, reinforced over time. Both males and females participate in construction. Eggs are pale blue and coated with a chalky layer that wears off during incubation. Incubation is shared. Both parents take turns keeping the eggs warm and protecting them from predators. Chicks hatch helpless, with sparse down and closed eyes. Feeding chicks is a physically demanding process. Adults regurgitate partially digested fish directly into the chick's throat. As chicks grow, they become increasingly active, climbing through branches and flapping wings long before they can fly. Juveniles take weeks to develop full hunting skills. Early attempts are clumsy. Precision comes with practice. Many young birds do not survive their first year. Predators include large fish, snakes, raptors, raccoons, and alligators. Eggs and chicks are especially vulnerable. Nest placement above water reduces some risks but introduces others. The Anhinga plays an important ecological role. By feeding on fish, it helps regulate aquatic populations. It also serves as prey for higher predators, linking aquatic and terrestrial food webs. Human impact on Anhingas is indirect but significant. Wetland destruction removes feeding and nesting sites. Pollution reduces water clarity and fish health. Boat traffic disturbs hunting behavior. Entanglement in fishing lines and hooks poses a growing threat. Because Anhingas hunt underwater, they are especially vulnerable to submerged debris. Climate change alters water levels and temperature patterns. Prolonged droughts dry wetlands. Intense flooding destroys nests. These shifts challenge a species finely tuned to stable, shallow waters. Despite these threats, the Anhinga persists. Its adaptability to various freshwater systems and its efficient hunting style have allowed it to survive where others decline. Culturally, the Anhinga is often misunderstood. Its snake-like appearance has inspired myths and fear, yet it is harmless to humans, focused entirely on survival within its niche. Scientifically, the Anhinga represents specialization pushed to an extreme. Every advantage comes with a cost. Reduced buoyancy enables hunting but requires drying. Sharp beaks allow capture but risk injury. Precision replaces brute force. The Anhinga does not dominate its environment. It fits into it precisely, like a tool designed for one task and nothing else. In still waters, where reflections blur sky and earth, the Anhinga moves between worlds. Above the surface, it is a bird. Below, it is something closer to a fish or reptile. Its presence signals healthy wetlands. Where Anhingas hunt, water systems still function. Their disappearance would indicate deeper ecological failure. The Anhinga reminds us that nature does not always favor comfort. Sometimes, survival means accepting vulnerability in exchange for mastery. In silence, just beneath the surface, the snakebird waits. And in that stillness, evolution speaks clearly.